grandeur and pristine beauty of a big city can be captivating and exciting. But first impressions, much like the visages of some political leaders, can be quite deceptive. Hi, I'm your host, Garrett K. Jones. Join me as we explore the Citadel and the Counsel of Seven from my fourth book, Hadran Corvis of Farfell. Welcome to Forming Fantasy. Hey, happy Saturday everyone. We've hit the end of April, and you know what that means? That means next week there are going to be new perks going live on Patreon for all of my channel supporters. I also have new merch in the merch store on Teespring. All you have to do is push my buttons. And of course, check out the new shirt and mug with the push my buttons graphic on them. Prices are really decent, but you can also save an additional 15% on your order by using the promo code BUTTONS at checkout. Now, if you want a chance to win free merch, then sign up for the free poster giveaway. Lastly, I have copies of all 4 of my books in stock. You can make those purchases on my website. All of those links can be found in the video description. You know what? It sucks to lose someone you love. When they pass away, it leaves this hole in your life and you don't know what else to do with it. How can you honor the life of someone who means so much to you? Hi, I'm your host, podcaster Garrett K. Jones. Join me as I honor the passing of my grandmother, a wonderful woman who witnessed a lot of history and instilled a lot of love and faith in my life. Welcome to Season 4, Storytellers. Last month I introduced you to the free cities of Zephyr and Darna Amal. Zephyr is a farming community that uses its leftover grain crops for making ale and their farmed honey for mead. It sits near the far north of the Island Province of Farfell. At the island's southernmost end is Darna Amal, a fishing community that sits right on the island's coast. They import goods from other lands, but much of this income and many of these products, very much like their neighbors to the north, are sent to the island's capital city, the Citadel. The city is gorgeous and idyllic. The pale stone walls, paved walkways and roads, and neatly cultivated gardens make it gorgeous. The businesses and homes are lined with red brick made from the soil near the southern shores of the island. The city is broken into a few main sections. The first is the Northern Arc, which contains the more affluent residents in the city. Then there's the Central Market, where the shops and restaurants exist. And then finally, there are the Southern Warrens, a poor district where the least affluent individuals live. Now, some cultural and aesthetic influences for this city were taken from elements based on Los Angeles and Salt Lake City, where there are huge divisions and disparities between the affluent and the poor. And finally, the major section of the Citadel is the White Keep, an alabaster tower set between the western edge of the Central Market and the coastal waters that are encompassed by the city's wall. The White Keep is the seat of power and government, where the Lord of the Citadel and his council reign and guide the people. The Counsel of Seven includes Jaffe Arkos, the Lord of the Citadel, his hand Ta'ani Roween, the High Priestess Mayara Rokin, the Master of Coin Ra'av Dera, the Commander of the City Watch Dewey Verig, the Master Scribe Je'em Urkis, and the leader of the Commerce Guild Rashay Veen. Each of these individuals occupies a specific role within the Citadel. The keep was inspired by the phrase the ivory tower, which usually refers to the upper echelons of academia and power and learning. But I also derived my idea for the structure from recent architecture found near Salt Lake City. When Callum is invited to the Citadel, it's because of the fight mentioned in my bit about Zephyr last month. The magic protecting him triggers, and he takes down a mob of attackers. With magic and mages outlawed by the Citadel, this brings him under suspicion, and so the Seven send out Raeth Tors and his first riders, the mounted guardians of Farfell. They investigate and bring Callum back for questioning. But as it turns out, his invitation to live in the Northern Ark is not what it appears to be. His tattoos, which are also illegal, and his connection to magic make him not only stand out amongst the population, they draw the Seven's collective curiosity.
Before going any further with the video, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications on new videos. You can select notifications for all videos, or you can select notifications based on your preferences. If you're watching on your phone, be sure to update those settings inside the app itself to get the most out of your viewing experience.
At first, Callum is inspired by the architecture and culture of the Citadel. I mean, it's clean, it's well maintained, and there hardly seems to be any crime unlike the other cities he has visited in the past. The inspiration for the city itself was taken from images of ancient Grecian cities, with the white marble being used for construction. The color scheme was meant to invoke a sense of purity and chastity and wholesomeness, while dark secrets lurk in the shadowy corners. One of the standout sites is the reverse waterfalls built into the city's western wall. It extends along the coast, and the water rises up the reverse cascade. The architectural inspiration came from one of the Warzone maps in Halo 5 because I liked the bizarre, unnatural aesthetic. The water is actually used in the Citadel's plumbing system, and it fills fountains and a waterfront set at a beachside below the White Keep. There is a utopia-like quality that captivates Callum's attention. Most people living in the city want for nothing, their food stores replenished as if by magic. But he quickly begins to see something off-kilter behind the veneer. Once he peeks behind the curtain, he sees that things aren't quite what they seem. The religious temple is run by Mayara Rokeen, who is an attractive woman for a high priestess, and she seems more like a prostitute than an actual priestess. The interior of the temple resembles more of a brothel filled with a harem of young priestesses in training who guide the men in the worship of the one they all serve, who then take these teachings back to their households and families. The master scribe takes care of the archives, and she provides Callum with unfettered access, provided she gets to study his tattoos. The Master of Coin's harsh taxation of the Southern Warrens breaks Callum's heart as well. His interactions with the City Watch and the messengers, traveling religious teachers sent in pairs to the Southern Warrens and the Free Cities, begin to get him in trouble. His ability to freely leave the city becomes denied, his passport revoked. Eventually, as a way to subvert and discredit him, the Seven have him locked in the Black Cells, an isolated prison underneath the Central Market. The true nature of the Citadel is that the entire location is a prison. There's one gateway in and a very complex process for traveling outside of its walls. But I'll cover exactly who the prison is for in an upcoming follow-up. Hey, thanks for making it this far. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe because that is how this channel is going to grow its viewership. Now, if you're able to do so, please consider becoming a channel supporter at patreon.com/GKJ Publishing, where you will have access to some really expertly crafted support tiers. Each tier comes with access to my new bloopers reel, plus sweet tier level perks. If buying and repping merch is more your speed, check out the merch store on Teespring, where you can pick up some well-crafted men's and women's t-shirts, a hoodie, art, and phone cases featuring budget-friendly prices. Now, if you do get something from the Sweet Swag store, Make sure to post it on Instagram and Twitter by tagging me at GKJ_publishing using the hashtag 5Kingdoms merch. There is currently a promo code that you can use for a discount on your purchase. Type in the word buttons at checkout and you'll automatically save 15%. Don't forget to sign up for the poster giveaway. It's free, and with your help in promoting the channel, I'll announce a winner when I hit 200 YouTube subscribers. Looking forward to sharing next month's top 10 list featuring my top 10 mystery and suspense reads. Thanks for watching.
The vlog of the Five Kingdoms is filmed without the use of a live audience at Skyrocket Studios in Hanford, California. We can't do what we do without your help, so please make sure to subscribe by clicking the button that's above my head, and make sure to watch and share the videos over here to my left. Have a great week.